So, it is the Blazing Blade banner.
Well,
you're half
Blazing
right.
Binding.
Oh, Blazing Binding. Well, I mean, the games are related, so.
Yes.
Galib.
Actually, wasn't one of them not released in North America?
Yeah. Wasn't it Roy's?
Yeah.
it's Binding.
So it's not as easy for me to just straight up say Binding, because I don't know anything about it. I mean, I haven't played it.
I think that one was like Reckono Canon.
Blazing was the first ever Fire Emblem game
Yep.
released here.
Yep.
Yes.
As a prequel.
Okay, so
It's really
man, that was confusing with Wolt.
You mean Gordon?
I mean
I
Gordon.
thought
That's
be Nils.
definitely not Gordon.
No, I looked at him and then compared him to the art in this game, and they just looked exactly the same.
Yeah,
They do.
let's disregard the fact that Gordon has a bowl cut.
What are you?
I mean,
What are you talking about? No,
yeah, it kind of does.
no, we just did the comparison. They were really close.
Yeah. The difference being Gordon has a bowl cut.
Okay, well, you don't even play this game, so we're gonna go over the heroes and the skills, but the conjecture right away is that it's mostly fodder from what I can tell. They're probably gonna have good stats, but they don't look like they were built coherently, and that they were more over just to like sell a skill. That's how I feel.
Well, I guess we'll talk about them right now.
Yeah, by an individual basis.
Ursula might be the most adult hero in this entire game, considering she's actually an adult woman and dressed very adult-like. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably up there.
but this is what I'm talking about. Defense res ruse and scallop blade. I don't think that goes well together that well. I mean,
Well,
you can use defense res
Conceptually, it
ruse, but then you can't move for the rest of your turn.
yeah. That
Oh,
kinda
I guess you
relies on your-
can rally her and then she'll trigger it, and then she can attack. But then
Yeah,
I highly doubt she's gonna have the bulk to like continually fight like that.
I mean, reasonably, it's either that or use your dagger first, and then you get it.
Okay.
That's true. But she kind of seems like the most disappointing hero here.
Or, well, the most simple.
Or-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the way I see it is like that rally attack speed plus is great fodder. Defense res ruse plus 3 is great fodder.
Yep.
Because you can learn
Only-ish.
both skills together.
Yeah. Only problem is, last I'm mistaken, isn't there not a single rally attack speed unit in the 4-star pool?
I'm pretty sure you're right.
I'm pretty sure you're right too. Isn't Cordy, Bridal Cordy?
I know that the recent Spring Sharena, Bridal Tharia, S America, and Bridal Cordy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, that's not a very easy inheritance path, unfortunately, because
Yeah.
they like making that skill premium,
But
unless it comes on the Tempest unit for some reason.
But defense res ruse is I think that's just the biggest thing about her. That is just power creep. It's a much better feint skill in my opinion.
Absolutely.
That guard
I was kinda surprised by
aspect,
that.
crazy.
Well, and it's a dual thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's a little more universal. It's not -7, but having 2 stats targeted and then guard is kind of just...
Yes.
How is this in the same echelon as regular res feint, regular death feint?
And because
They're
it's
both
both
just tier 3 skills.
right, and it's both defense and res, man. That's your 2 defensive stats.
Yep.
All right, but right away, that's about it because Scallop Blade, attack speed +5 if you have a penalty. I guess it's pretty good.
If you're running a penalty-based team, which there are a lot of units that kind of do that now, that's pretty good.
I mean, as a
Especially
dagger
with
team,
the raid,
yeah.
with like you, for example, you can really make that work.
But here's the thing I was thinking about, like, how do you even make a good team like that? Obviously, I think Gunthrow and Creed are automatically here because they're both caps as well.
Ultra, Creed, Yoon, those kinds of units, or
But-
Versa.
But what kind of team would you even make?
That's a good question.
Because I think Creed and Gunthrow are they gotta be used, all right?
You
'Cause
could be using a full horse emblem at that point.
I think you should stick to Horse Emblem at this point.
Yeah.
You gotta make up for the lower BST in general, and of course, it just makes buffing easier.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely something like that.
Okay, so there's not much to talk about. Scalp Blade isn't really much in my opinion, but you got to get that debuff off for it to be really valuable. And if you're spending a turn just to like reposition or rally or anything like that, just to get a debuff off and then attack, you're actually like using 2 actions for 1.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm not against that in this case is because the guard aspect of it makes it worthwhile. But if it didn't have that, I totally wouldn't even suggest it.
Right. No, the guard aspect is really what's making this work best.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of an odd way of making it work without a refresher in particular, but really can do some good work.
Yeah.
But reasonably passive debuffs, those are probably the way to go.
Yeah. So I hope Ursula's a great hero, but
She's another color stacker, Cav, so she's
I'm
competing
worried.
with the recent Guntra.
I'm worried because
And
Gunthra
Lynn.
was bad. Well, I mean, she wasn't bad, but she wasn't ideal. If you had to use
The problem is,
Yeah.
she has a better generalist stat line, just a little less attack. The
which
only
is
thing
that's the problem. You need more attack than speed nowadays.
It was 2 less attack for what now? 3 more speed kind of thing?
Yeah.
Plus all that extra bulk.
Yeah, and because there's no quad daggers and stuff, like Lynn isn't slow by any measure. So
Not at all.
all right, I hope she's higher attack. 32 times 2.
I'm kind of curious as to where this one goes, seeing as how she's got res wave.
Mhm.
I'm not sure how much they're going to devote to that.
Okay, I'm not even care about res wave.
Well, I mean, that just shows to probably be a res-based unit.
Oh yeah. Actually, that might not be a good thing. Anyways,
Yeah.
Lilina. Attack res solo and attack opening are immediately great fodder skills.
Uh-huh.
Broadleaf Fan Plus is also a really good dagger.
Bit redundant.
Okay, I'm kind of struggling with this because I can totally see her, Ursula, and Creed and Gunthra working together in a great team. Because if they're all dagger heroes, so many debuffs just going around with each attack, and then of course she'll do more damage and Gunthra will do more damage.
Yeah, and Harid gets all these doubles and stuff.
Yeah, Creed would double more often as well. So you have a very interesting team if you put those 4 together.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Huh. That could be interesting. Which one of you guys would actually be willing to try that out? Creed,
If I had
Gunthra,
Guntra.
Lilina, Ursula.
Guntra didn't come
I
home last
would.
banner, so I don't have her, but I'd try it.
No, Gunthra, the original one.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't get her.
Oh, okay, wow.
I would do this if I didn't commit to not pulling for 3 months.
Oh, why?
Plus 10 at least.
Yeah.
Literally the last rerun banner.
To be honest, Nim, you and Amps could be in a race for the biggest pedophile here. And I think
Okay.
Amps would have you beat.
Wait, why would I be a pedophile? What's going on?
Nims has a +8 Ilger. He's currently winning.
But you already
Oh,
know I'm not
shit,
even
never
I
mind.
didn't even try to do that. You realize
still
that,
winning.
right?
You're right. You know?
She just
I-
kept
I
coming
mean,
home.
I don't know.
I never
Having a
like
+8
summoned
is
on her
one
banners
thing.
intentionally for the purpose of getting her. Never once.
That is a game changer though, Legion. Because he didn't mean to go for the +8 Yulgir.
He actively went for
But
Pestamino, though.
Amps is going for the... Man, who doesn't?
Oh,
Nino's
this is
great.
a way off topic, dude.
All right.
Okay.
But yeah, okay. So Broadleaf Fan, honestly, the reason why I said the cleaner could be used better is because people build entire teams meant to buff entire teams, right? Like a tactics team would buff everything in the team itself, and that's why I think the cleaner is easier to use, because if you got to inflict penalties, you got to have your own team built for that. Whereas you can just run, you know, any hero of the cleaner by themselves, and you can find some usage in almost most situations.
Right.
But if someone can pull that together, the reason why I'm so hesitant is because I see Gunthra and she struggles to make that. She doesn't necessarily struggle, but like we talked about all this potential and she still hasn't reached it.
Right.
All right, rally up res plus. Don't you also need rally up res?
Yeah, so this is the most awful skill inheritance path, because you can only do 2 skills, and that's the Broadleaf Fan and Rally Up Res. Otherwise, you gotta be a little bit pick and choosy with this one.
Yeah, and just to clarify for everyone, there's a difference between rally res and rally up res.
Yeah.
It is so weird, but that's actually going to take you two inheritance slots, which makes attack res solo 3 or attack opening 3 and stuff much more difficult. I don't think, actually, unattainable.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You would have to get rally up res from Lou.
Yeah. You know what is nice about Lilina though? This Lilina.
What's that?
Legion, and we are all talking, but her kit synergizes pretty much well with her.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's known for having high attack and pretty good res.
Mm-hmm.
And here she is with attack res solo, which will boost those stats.
Yep.
And she has sabotage defense that will help her do even more damage.
My only concern is you guys see when she's attacking, she's just one shot. And
Yeah,
She's not going to be very
slow.
quick. She
yeah.
also doesn't have the highest HP stat, so I'm thinking that attack stat's gotta be nuts.
But the problem is, like, with Gunthra, it's not her first shot that, like, it's always that second shot that gets the kill. Because that's what I noticed when using her.
Yeah. Pretty
Unless
much.
it's a blue hero, of course. Then with color advantage, she gets it. But everything else, she needs that second shot. Generally. But at the very least, she has attack opening, a super good buff skill. But that's why I'm saying, like, this might be fodder, because attack openings works on every team. Rally up res plus is just great for arena. Attack res solo, how many heroes can use that really well? Like,
There's a few, but yeah.
There's
like
a few.
Fontaine,
I think
Paul and Corin.
yeah, any solo-based unit can use that well.
yeah.
Gunther only has 31 base attack though, so I'm thinking Lilina might be a little more on the precipice of a good one-shot. If she has such low HP and speed, she's gonna have a nuts attack stat.
Well, against mages, I
38.
think she'll pull it off, so that's the best thing.
Yeah, I'm seeing a very solid Oko build in arena.
Okay.
Ether rates.
So somebody still has to convince me this is not Gordon, but until then, let's go with the incorrectly named Wolt here. We definitely saw an archer in that picture, but I never would have guessed Wolt.
I honestly was starting to guess Nils with the hairstyle a bit.
Yeah, I heard Nils a lot.
Like, I completely forgot Wolf was a character.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I saw-
he is an archer.
I saw the leaks that were fake, and I wasn't convinced, but like it made me think that this could have been Kana, because someone like drew an outline and it looks like
Yeah,
Kana.
Kana and
I did read that.
Kana and yeah. I was trying to hold off on disbelief on that one.
Yeah.
For people who say, isn't he Rebecca's son? I just want you
Yes.
to know, if you only played Fire Emblem Heroes, you would absolutely never put it together.
I forgot about it for a second.
Would you
I
ever
forgot
put
Rebecca
this
was a
together?
character.
Would you
fact,
ever?
Oh my, he looks so good compared to her.
Any
Well,
She still doesn't
Better-
have her bowstring, and I don't think they will ever fix it. So,
yeah.
Better in terms of art.
all right. So yeah, if you haven't played the old games and you you wouldn't put it together. Anyways, let's look at him. Green Cav Archer.
That's our third green archer.
They never fix artwork. They have actually.
They did twice.
All right, big catch bow. Sounds better than it actually is.
It has a range of 1. That's amazing.
That's amazing. He doesn't need close counter, guys.
He needs DC.
He needs DC.
Whoa!
I've always wanted an archer with one range because their lower BST will compensate for their one. No, it's dumb. It's a typo.
It's a typo.
It's a typo.
It's a typo.
You know it's a typo because the Lance Dragon's not counterattacking.
Yeah. Nah, he just has dazzling staff on him.
He has Dazzling Staff too. Yeah.
the thing is that he doesn't actually shoot arrows out of the bow. That's just a ruse. What he's actually doing is running up and hitting you with the actual bow.
That's some Legolas shit. Because if you guys ever watched like Lord of the Rings, he would just take his
Oh, yeah.
arrow and stab people with it.
Yeah. Makes a good dagger.
Yeah. If you're really in a pinch.
Yeah.
All right, so the reason why I don't like this bow compared to the daggers make some sort of sense because at least they'll cause debuffs. So if you ever dance them again, or you have another one of these heroes, it would come into effect really easily. The bow's on its own. You need somebody out there to give you that debuff. Otherwise, the bow just does nothing. It's effective against flying foes, and that's
Unless
it.
you do smoke.
Unless you do smoke, you're right. Unless, I guess he has chill speed, but chill speed goes to the opponent with the highest speed, and so it's just 1 out of 4 or 1 out of 5 that your possibility.
Yeah. Maybe with the smoke build, that might be more self-sufficient, but yeah, you're gonna have to play with this one a little more.
Okay, with all that said, he's just fodder for Brazen attack speed 4 and chill speed 3.
Pretty much. Yeah, you can do both.
Yeah.
You can honestly do his bow too.
Yeah, because you guys can just do Linus, Brazen attack speed 1, 2, and 3, and then you can learn Big Catch Bow Plus, which I don't suggest. If you want to kill somebody for their bow, go for... She just came out. Brido.
Bridal? Oh, you're thinking Louise.
Bridal Louise. Just kill Louise. She's much easier to use.
Yeah.
For a bow.
I mean, if you're gonna kill it to an archer, you might as well take bow. Take chill speed off of pan. Go with that.
Yeah, so just to show you guys, Bouquet Bow is effective against flying foes. If unit initiates combat, grants attack speed +4 during combat. So what you're really sacrificing is 1 speed and 1 attack, but you need a penalty, and it's during combat, so I guess you can use it both offensively and defensively. But obviously, you wouldn't want Wolt to get hit anyways, so honestly, just Bouquet Bow is just so much easier to use.
Watch him have 30 defense or something. I mean, he looks like he has a kind of a good HP stat.
But Mangs would be mad. Okay, more reason to do it then. All right. Now, the interesting thing about Brazen attack speed 4. This is our first level 4 Brazen. But
HP. Yeah.
the HP didn't go down, and the attack only went up by 2.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that, honestly. It's a good 4. It's not like it's too much higher, but it's still substantially higher, and that's pretty nuts.
Oh, also, guys, by me saying HP didn't go down, I really mean it didn't become 90% HP. Under 90% HP.
I'm also okay with that.
That would be too much.
Yeah. But just 2 additional attack and 3 additional speed, it makes me think maybe if you already have Brazen attack speed 3, unless you need more points, this isn't necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was saying with my Legion earlier, it'd be complete and total overkill.
Yeah.
I would never need that.
But you know who would love this?
Who? Celica?
There's this girl. Yeah, there's this girl with the big red book.
Oh yeah, if you just want to make her even more ridiculous.
The problem with
That
Celica is
scales
that
so well.
Brazen, she already has Brazen attack speed 3. Now, granted, Celica is not that fast.
She's pretty slow at that.
Actually, if you already have Brazen attack speed 3 on Celica, you can transfer over Brazen attack speed 4.
Yes.
And this is just theoretical, but you could put chill speed 3 on her.
No, you can get drawback.
You keep desperate.
You want desperation. That's what makes her good.
Yeah, you wouldn't want chill
Sorry for
speed.
suggesting anything.
But yes, that's what we were saying earlier. You could take Brazen attack speed 4 and chill speed 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but it wouldn't really be useful because she needs desperation.
Yeah, she wants as much speed as she can get, honestly, because if you're doing Abyssal content, for example, that's gonna need a lot of speed.
Honestly, yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say someone said they're making speed Arden more viable.
Nice.
The problem with that is like Arden has so much HP, you gotta actually take quite a bit of damage, and he has so much defense
80%
too.
Of 60. Yeah, good luck with that.
You just
Yeah,
have to get under the threshold.
I know, but the problem is like he can't take mage shots because he'll double and kill him. But at the same time, his defense is so high that he might struggle to get in from physical attacks too.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you run a
Anyways,
barrier blade set. With
well,
the
I
silent speed.
honestly I just view him as fodder. So
Yeah, and he's competing with Sue already, so he's gonna need something.
that's like the most handicapped competition. They both. I'm just gonna say it now. I don't think they're both good. They're both gonna be bad. I mean, Sue's I think is bad, but whatever.
Yes, Sue just needs attack. If Wolt has it, we'll go with that.
Lynn is this banner's leg yarn,
Yep.
It really is.
and And even then, Deep Blue Bow is actually freakishly good. As long as you're not running like a Savage Blow hero, you're not running Duma. I think you'll get the most amount of use out of her.
Yeah, this can be a really good, like, early momentum build. Whew.
Now, who the heck saw 3 Archer Lyns coming? That's actually more than Sword Lyns. There's only one
Yeah.
Sword Lyn. Do you know that?
There's only one sword, we don't even have the Monica.
That is so weird.
Well, the Monikati was supposed to be here before the Soul Kati, but apparently we're just jumping straight to the point.
Yeah. So much for that.
So
Well,
we
What's the
almost, have,
Monikati?
Guess Lynn's true weapon was the Mullah Gear all along.
we almost have every color of Archer of Lynn.
We still don't have any red bow.
She could be the first.
Yeah.
She could be.
Okay, but I'm going to kind of argue. I still think Leguarn, of the 2 top offensive heroes of the 2 Summer Banners, I think Leguarn's better.
But instant desperation, I'll agree.
Because
I think,
instant
I
desperation
agree.
with Swiss Barrel 3 is just so much offensive potential.
yeah.
I'm not gonna correct
Yeah.
you on that skill's name. I'll just think it really loudly.
What?
It's Super Saiyan 3.
Oh, okay, yeah. But Deep Blue Bow usage with sturdy impact is insane. So at base +3 speed at all times, and then attack speed, defense res +4 during combat if you initiate combat, and then on top of that you'll get the sturdy impact, so they cannot do a follow-up attack, another 6 additional attack and 10 extra defense. Those 2 weapons, the weapon and the skill synergizes perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Attack speed
Yes.
link there as well is pretty interesting, but I really think it's Mystic Boost.
Yeah, Mystic Boost. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't help you necessarily, but it can be useful.
She's gonna be pretty bulky, right? So when she's
Mhm.
initiating against a foe that's full HP, she gets +14 defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
She
she'll
could take
definitely
hits, probably.
She can take hits, and of course Mystic Boost is going to heal you up too.
Yeah.
But
It's a
we don't know
nice
her
extra
stats
level.
yet, so can't say that
Yeah.
I
positively.
can't even see.
She does remind me though,
Projection.
only because of the effectiveness against flying and armored of Bo Hanoka.
Mm.
Yep. Whereas Bonoka's weapon is drive attack.
Hmm.
Yeah.
The only downside to Lynn versus Hanoka is Lynn has a color.
Yes.
Yeah. On the other hand, Lynn will have extra BST because she's an archer. In book 3.
Hmm. So between Deep Blue Bow, sturdy impact, the of course double effectiveness, the +4 to everything, speed +3 base, and then the sturdy impact, 6 attack, 10 defense, and the prevention of follow-up attacks. She's possibly going to be giving. Oh, it's going to be hard to say. Legend Lucina a run for her money.
Future Vision.
Future
screws up
Vision
some
is something that you
Yeah.
cannot beat.
But if you're looking at a flyer-based comp with, air orders, that might get pretty nuts.
Hmm.
I don't even want to think about that.
I don't either. Never let that happen to me.
I'll
Alright.
stick to my legendary Lucina.
Yeah. I think Legend Lucina will still have many advantages, particularly because she's not on a cast, so her BST advantage, natural BST advantage is there as well.
Well, I mean, she's not on a cab either. This is a flyer.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right. Actually, then they would just be the same.
Yeah, except I'm pretty sure
So that's
archers have an extra BST buff. In
That's
this
weird.
gen, if I'm not mistaken.
That is weird.
So there's a distinct advantage already in that.
For whatever reason, I keep thinking she's on a Cav, because her flying on a Pegasi just seems so weird to me.
Yeah, that does seem a little odd in concept. Lynn is a flying unit. I mean, hey, she has all 4 move types now.
Yeah, that's true. You can do a tactics team with Lynn.
You could do almost any team if you want with Lynn at this point.
Team Lynn.
actually.
Hmm?
You could have a Lynn emblem with all colors.
Yeah. You could.
Yeah,
you could
you
literally
could
make
for
a
a
very
while.
good team with Lynn. That's weird.
Wait a minute, that's
Yay!
man.
Color diversity.
Woo!
this point, I think it can make just well, no, you could do an Ether Raids defense for a while with Lynn, right?
Yeah,
You've had
I forgot about Valentine's Lyn.
So
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But Lynn now has the same number of ults
As
Camilla.
Cam, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not going to be true for long.
Well, yeah, Cam also has her CYL hero.
Oh, yes. That's right.
So nobody's ever gonna threaten the director of Fire Emblem Heroes' favorite character, Camilla. I believe Maida's favorite character is Camilla. I think he said that before too. So, yep. He also directed Fates. So,
Great.
anyways, this is
I'm
Garth
not
3.
saying there's.
Yeah?
I'm not saying there's favoritism, but there's definitely favoritism.
Yes, there's definitely favoritism.
Anyways,
Anyways,
just give Lynn a Halloween ult.
yeah, I don't worry. I think she'll get there eventually. She's really popular.
Probably.
People can't forget that.
Exceptionally.
First ever CYL when the game first started, before the game even started, she won it for the female side.
Yeah. Like you could say that she was the most popular unit in Heroes at the time,
Yeah.
or Fire Emblem in general.
Yeah. Anyways, this is Garth 3. It's on several heroes, but it's pretty damn useful. So her having is just nice in general. And then attack speed
Yeah.
link with the reposition makes sense. Especially with sturdy
Right.
impact.
Oh yeah.
She's a pretty built hero.
Yep.
And you can, and if you're really looking for skill inheritance fodder, you can take sturdy impact and then one of those two skills. So, good stuff.
And of course, the free hero Tempest Trials is going to start really soon.
Yeah, I think it's the day after the banner. If
Wait,
I'm not mistaken.
so is that Tuesday?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Or the banner, the Tempest Trial banner gets there, then it's a couple days later.
Okay. Okay,
so it's
it's
like-
already almost upon us.
Yeah, it's like late next week.
Oh man. So our free hero is flying red sword hero.
Yep.
Yep.
That's new.
Interesting. I don't think we've ever
That's-
gotten that before.
That's her.
We never had a free flying sword hero. I thought it would be Ashnard first, but once again, season will prove us wrong.
When I first looked at Ashnard, I was like, wow, I can't wait for him to be in Heroes.
2 years.
Yeah.
later.
Who is that? It's Fiora. It looks like Sigrun to me, but what do I know?
Yeah. No, it took me a second. I had to actually read the message because I forgot who that is.
You know, it would be really interesting if we did get another Sigrun, because we just got her and she's red flying as well.
And she's not even in this game.
She's not even in this game, yeah. Alright, anyways, those are your heroes. It is for 1 month. They plan it to line up with the other banner, Summer Banner. So you have 30 more days on both banners at release. I am 100%... I might just go for blue, but other than that, I'm skipping. I like Lynn,
Yeah.
and I have all Lynn so far, so...
Shoot, don't make me think about that. I actually do have to summon.
I just want Lynn.
I,
I'm
fair
not spending
enough.
money.
I just want Lynn, but I also want Leguern, so this could be hard, and...
Right?
Oh,
I don't want to lose my streak of having every lid.
thanks, Takatono. Then please, I pray to you, to RNG FEH God, to help me get Summer Leguern. You know what? Because all of you guys are here, I'm going to wish you guys the best of luck on all the polls. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it.
Hope you get all
I
the
mean,
heroes you
have
want.
a long time on this banner.
You have a
This
long
is
time,
month.
but there's 4 major banners. Keep in mind, the other Summer Banner is coming up. The other PA banner. It should be like the Dancer Summer Banner. So it's a PA banner and the Hoshido Summer Banner. It should be around this time as well. CYL
Then
3.
you also have CYL 3. You have 2. You have a legendary and a mythic banner running through this.
The Mythic Banner coming up, guys, keep
and
in mind.
3 houses banner.
Yeah, and 3 Houses Banner too. Is Keaton. He's coming back. So if you ever watch me do Ether Raids and you ever find yourself like spending too much time on Ether Raids, trust me, give him this encounter and you're just going to breeze through it. He can solve 99% of the battles out there.
Yep, just don't run into Hardy Bearing and he'll pretty much win.
Well, even if you run into Hardy Bearing, you guys have seen me deal with that tons of times.
Well,
It's not that
several
difficult.
Hardy Bearings.
Yeah. Well, several Hardy Bearings and then becomes... Actually, that's not big of an issue. Because he has such high defense, he can just tank the shot anyways.
Well, Micaiah.
Yeah, like Micaiah. Alright, but yeah. Good luck, guys. It is, you're gonna be orb strapped, so don't look at your orbs right now and be like, I'm gonna spend them all. because chances are that's a bad idea.